Hey Gemini, it's Kay from Kaylovestarot. So then you lovely lot, let's get stuck into your dream monthlies. Apologies for getting these out a bit later than I wanted to. It's been crazy busy this week. So, but better late than never. Right, so we're doing more focus on love for this month, I think. So let's get stuck in. By the way, Geminis, if it is your birthday this month, happy birthday. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. What's the energies in love? Gemini for June 2018. Gemini. Temperance. I'm doing 4 cards for what's been going on or as it is now, and then 4 cards for what's coming towards you. So the first out is Temperance. Let me see. 6 of Cups reversed. The 6 of Wands. 2 sixes. Okay. The Queen of Wands reversed. 2 there for what's coming towards you. King of Swords reversed and the 8 of Swords reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. What was that? That just fell. The Page of Swords. So, Gemini. Especially if you are involved with either another air sign or a fire sign, I think you'll find these messages probably for you, some of you. So I want to draw a factor that I've got 2 sixes here, both in the positions of what's been going on or how things are now. And obviously, whenever I see a pair of 6s, I'm always really drawn to angel numbers. And the number 66 is usually about your home, your family, things like that. So I think that this is to do with, I think this will probably resonate more so for those that are dealing with a long-term partner you probably have children with. I have got Temperance. So despite any difficult cards that are going on, the Major Arcana trumps everything. I think the love is still there. I just feel like we've got some awkward, bad memories from over the months or over the years that we're really struggling to release emotionally. And I think that you may be paying, or they're paying, whoever you're dealing with. I think that there's too much attention on bad behaviour. I feel like this is a situation that brings out the worst in you, or somebody you're dealing with that's bringing out the worst in you. You know what I mean? Temper-wise, somebody who riles you up. And I just feel like this is bad temper. But I feel like we're paying too much attention to bad temper, if that makes sense. Paying too much attention to the negatives of somebody as opposed to the fact that, if there is still love there, why can't this be fixed? Why can't this be worked on? I think for those Geminis that are in a relationship, Spirit's sort of trying to say, look, okay, we've got a lot of shit in the past that's been left unresolved, especially if you're in a relationship. A lot of shit in the past that's been left unresolved, and we're paying too much attention, nitpicking to somebody's behaviour. And I feel like Temperance is there to say, why don't you take a step back and figure out why? Because Temperance is all about balance. So when I think about that, I'm drawn to the fact that wherever there's an action, there's a reaction. So, is this Queen of Wands reversed as a reaction to bad behaviour, bad shit from the past? Are you in a relationship with someone that has got an extremely traumatic childhood, hence their bad behaviour in the now? And obviously, we cannot get past that. We're paying too much attention to that. We can't get over it. We can't let go of that. Is that what that is? And I feel like what's coming towards you is a clear-cut warning. If this behaviour continues, with the harsh words that cut like a knife and pissing everybody off, can the relationship be fought for? Can it be fixed? Can it be saved? It begs that question. Instead of being on the defence, this feels like a two-way street here that you could go down. I feel like this is the crossroad that some of you could go down. Instead of being on the defense with this person, I bet you get out of your own head. That's how that feels to me. Obviously, if you're cross-watching this, I'm doing this from Gemini's perspective. Just take what resonates and apply it to your situation, because I'm not reading for two separate people with this, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like I'm only reaching out to a handful of you, if that. This feels like a really specific sort of message. Obviously, if you're single, you could meet someone like this who has got some sort of traumatic issues from the past, either with previous partner or from childhood. There could be anger issues going on here, okay? And it is fueled by attention. So what I mean when I say that is somebody who's using their anger as leverage for attention seeking. Yeah? That's what I'm seeing. And by drawing too much attention or constantly at war with it, instead of actually getting to the root of the problem, is highlighting some sort of ignorance going on. Ignorance to the root of the problem. You know, you cannot fix someone's behaviour when there is an external issue. So again, you know, those that are single meeting someone like this, you have got two options. You either help them or you walk away. There is no right or wrong way about this. You either help them or you walk away. It's as simple as that. You know, I suppose it all depends on strength of character, whether you can cope with that or not. Right. Because like I say, there's no point in bashing someone for behaviour when there is a secondary problem underlying it. That don't fix nothing. And I know that Geminis can take on the form of the King of Swords reversed like that within a split second. You guys can go from like 0 to 300 in 0.5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's in very quick with the tongue. You're 9 times out of 10, you guys are right with it. I just feel like you can go OTT with it sometimes. There we go. Healing family issues. Someone's got some shit buried from the past that they're not dealing with. Calling in a soulmate. One more for Gemini. Forgiving and learning. I tell you, I keep saying it. There's no mistakes in the tarot. Let me see. I'll clarify these. So, I'll hold these up to the camera in a moment, you guys. I just want to sort of clarify with the Rider-Waite first. So let's take a look at healing family issues. What do we have? 9 of Cups reversed. One more. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Not surprised to see those. Calling in your soulmate. We have got 6 of Cups reversed. 10 of Swords. I feel like those two are separate. Over this forgiving and learning, I've got the 8 of Wands reversed. And the Devil reversed. I'll put one more on that. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Listen, so over this healing family issues, I've got the 9 of Cups reversed with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. It's as simple as this. Remember what I said earlier on. For every action, there's a reaction. If we're not learning lessons, we don't have emotional contentment. You know, the 3 of Pentacles, when it's reversed, is there are circumstances that haven't been resolved. There are lessons that haven't been learned from the past. There are things that just haven't been addressed the way they should have been addressed regarding family issues here, okay? And obviously, like I said before, a reaction, there's a reaction. If we're not solving this, this occurs. It's as simple as that, okay? So, over this calling in a soulmate, I feel like this is sort of external. This may be for the singletons. You could be trying to call in a soulmate here, okay, that's got some serious beef in the past. I.e., you know, yeah, it could be confirmation that the person you're dealing with is a soulmate, but it is also confirmation that you could be handling it not quite as you should be. Like I said before, instead of paying too much attention to the behaviour of someone in the now, why don't we start to figure out why they're behaving that way? What are the underlying issues? I think you're going to find there's a lot of old, you know, grief, I suppose you could say, in someone's past that needs to be taken into consideration, because it does look like some of you singletons could have a soulmate in your vicinity. They're just a bit screwed up from the past. And like I say, there's no right or wrong way about this. And I feel like the 10 of Swords right there is the completion point that they need to hit before you can move forward. So the last one, but not least, is learning and forgiving. I always say, take shit is human, to forgive it truly is divine. And I always want to say that when I see this card. But the learning side to things, you know, learning from past mistakes, learning that by keeping feelings, emotions, past grief under lock and key does not bring prosperity. It brings issues later on in life. The 8 of Wands reversed is this lack of doing anything about it, not communicating about it, not wanting to deal with it. And I feel like the Devil reversed is here to say, look, you can stay attached to this kind of energy as much as you want. You know, maybe some Geminis need to advise this to someone they're dealing with. You can stay attached to this kind of energy as long as you want, but it is not going to help you move forward. The only way that you're going to move forward is to stop holding yourself back. So when we see the Devil in the upright position, I always draw attention to the chains around the neck. Samiksha, if you want a personal reading, darling, you can email me. My email will upload on this video by the time I've done and clicked end stream, or you'll find my email on any other video on my channel. So yeah, I always draw attention to the fact they've got chains around the neck, and the loose chains, they can lift them around the head, they can walk away whenever they want. And by staying there, they are holding themselves back. That is exactly what this means. A lot of people get so scared about the Devil, but that is all it means. The Devil represents whatever's holding you back, and the chains represent you keeping yourself there. And then obviously when it's reversed, this is actually knowing you have to remove the chains from around your neck and walk away and actually doing it. Okay, so you know, we're going from here to here. That's a good thing. But I also have the 7 of Pentacles reversed, so this is that feeling of, okay, I'm releasing this energy, but I don't feel like it's good enough. There's still stuff to be done. Again, I draw back to the 3 of Pentacles. If there's still lessons to learn, and you don't know damn well there are, then let's pull a finger out and start working on it. You know, or for example, if you're dealing with someone like this is you needing to get a bit tougher with them to actually say, come on, let's fucking address it now. Whether that means you have to sit in front of a counsellor, whether it means you just want them to open up and talk about this stuff. This is bad shit from the past. Really bad shit from the past, possibly from childhood, if I'm perfectly honest. It's not nice. But whoever this person is, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, there is no communication about it. They are trying to release it themselves. And it's still not good enough because we're not actually talking about it. It's all right breaking away from whatever's holding you back, but if you're not actually getting it off your chest, what progress are you really making? This is the problem. This is the problem. So whether this is you, Gemini, or whether this is someone that you're dealing with, I think this month is about crunch time. I really do. I just think this month is more about crunch time for you guys. To say, listen, if we have a relationship and we really want to make this work, or if you're single and you're dating someone like this and you really do want to give them a chance, this conversation has got to take place, and it is regarding either your past or theirs, and not in a good way. 6 reversed is always about bad memories from the past. And like we saw in the first reading, I pulled 2 6s next to each other. The 6s in angel numbers are all about family. Some bad shit from childhood. Do you get me? Right. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Should anyone who are going through these energies that really do want some more information and some more advice, you know, fair enough, I'm not a counsellor, but, you know, I've got wise words of wisdom somewhere buried deep in down, and, you know, spiritual advice and guidance as well, which is not much different. It's what I've just been given there, but obviously we go deeper with solutions and stuff like that. If any of you want to take advantage of that, feel free to email me. I think I'm going to be speaking to Samiksha in a moment. But yes, in the meantime, you guys, I really do wish you all the best of luck for the month of June. I know this is a tumultuous time if you're going through these energies, but just remember, positivity is going to be your virtue at this point. Thinking, okay, if this needs doing, let's be positive that it's going to work. You know what I mean? I think we'll start delving into pessimism. You know, if you believe nothing can change, nothing can get better, then guess what? It won't. If we truly believe it can get better, it more than likely will. So just remember that, you guys, moving forward into this month. I wish you all the best. I'll be back mid-month for some mid-month catch-ups and new energies. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.